Take a good look at your happy family, Eve, because this is the last holiday they'll spend together. After I steal your husband and reveal your past, you'll lose everything. Your house, your job, your family, everything. You're gonna lose TC because your career is more important to you than he is. Poor man is starved for love and attention. I am going to see that he gets it.
Eve, didn't realize you came home from the hospital.
Oh, I am so sorry that I had to go into the hospital last night, honey. I so wanted to be here with you.
So you worked all night and came home and made me breakfast. Shouldn't have.
Well, I was hoping that we could spend the morning together. Maybe make up for last night.
Your wish is my command.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. I'll just, come back later.
Yes, Liz, please.
No, Liz, come on in. Have a seat.
I'm still so embarrassed about last night. I mean, my sleepwalking and ending up being locked in your bedroom and you finding me in bed with your husband. I just hope I didn't do anything else to cause trouble for poor TC.
Of course not. You have nothing to feel guilty about.
Are you sure, TC?
Of course. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, last night never happened.
You wanted to talk to us about the accusations you made last night.
Yes. About what I said about David and Ivy working together. About saying John's not Mom's and David's son. About, accusing Tabitha. She's a witch.
You're going to tell us that you were wrong, aren't you, Kay? That hitting your head when you fell in the snow made you imagine all that stuff you said.
John, let's just give Kay a chance to speak.
But I know I'm your son, Mom. The DNA test proves it. Besides, my dad would never lie about something so important.
Anyway, my head's not hurting today, and I'm very clear about what I know to be true. So I would just like to talk to you guys about what's going on around here, starting with Tabitha.
Get out of here before Kay outside a witch. What the hell?
You're not going anywhere, Tabitha!
As I said, we managed to stabilize Antonio. The monitor's detecting slight brain activity again. But the next few hours are critical. The longer Antonio remains unconscious, the lower the chance the experimental drug will help him survive.
Antonio has to live, so Sheridan will be stuck with him, making Luis free for me to make him mine.
The drug has to work, right? What do you think Antonio's chances are, Dr. Wirtz?
Not good, I'm afraid. Not good at all. I'm sorry, I'll come back later and check.
His eyes are open. Oh, my God. Antonio, he's awake. Antonio's awake.
Sleepwalking in my nightgown, locking myself in a bedroom with a married man, and then having his wife find us in bed together? Still can't believe it.
Liz, you're being too hard on yourself. It's not like you did it on purpose.
Oh, thank you, TC. But Eve, I know that you still have your doubts, and I don't blame you. But I can prove that I was telling the truth. I've had this sleepwalking problem for a long time, and I am still being treated for it.
Is that the drug that Liz told us that she takes?
So it is.
You see, sweetheart? This proves that Liz has a long-standing medical condition. And that she wasn't trying to seduce me like you thought.
It would appear so, wouldn't it?
Honey, I think you owe Liz an apology.
Oh, no. TC, there's no need for Eve to apologize. I completely understand why she reacted. I mean, after all, she came home. She found her handsome husband in bed with another woman. Of course she was upset. You know, she was afraid of what was happening. Especially given Eve's history.
What history?
Why won't you let me escape? If Kay exposes me, you boys below will be next. Passel of priests will fill the basement with holy water, and I doubt that hell has flood insurance.
Stop worrying and get to work.
But doing what? So that's what you want me to do.
So about what I said last night, the truth is that
Sorry to interrupt, but Kay has a call.
if it's Simone, please tell her I'm busy.
No, it's Miguel, dear.
It's Miguel? Really? Oh, guys, please don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Liar. Miguel didn't call. You made the phone ring so that you could get me in here alone, didn't you? You're gonna try to talk me out of showing everyone your basement so I can prove to my mom and dad that I was right about Ivy and David being in cahoots, aren't you?
Kay, don't bother with the basement.
Don't try to talk me out of it.
I wasn't. I brought you in here to show you something that I think you'll enjoy seeing. Look.
Ooh, a bowl of water.
Yes, not just any bowl of water. Look in it, Casey, for yourself.
That's me. That must be my baby.
Yes. You're getting a glimpse of your future, dear.
My baby. This is incredible. And it's more proof that you're a witch. Just wait till everyone else gets a load of this. He's awake. Antonio's awake.
Kevin.
I want Antonio to live, just not be conscious. He needs to stay a vegetable, so Sheridan will be stuck with him for life.
Beth, what's going on?
I don't know. I just got here myself.
See that? You're so excited. Hey, Antonio just opened his eyes.
That's great.
It looks like the drug's working.
Unbelievable. Antonio, I am right here. I am right here with you. Antonio, it's me. It's Sheridan. Antonio.
I'll get Dr. Works.
Something's wrong. His eyes are open, but he's not awake. He's not responding. Antonio! God. Antonio.
What do you mean you understand Eve's reaction to finding us in bed together, given her history? What do you know about her history that I don't?
Oh, I'm sorry, TC. I didn't mean Eve's history specifically. I meant doctors in general.
I don't follow you.
I don't either. Well, listen, I know that the divorce rate for those in the medical profession, well, it's quite high. I mean, doctors' schedules are so demanding that their work leaves precious little time for their spouses and children. It seems like you are always hearing about a doctor's spouse who is having an affair simply because they're just left alone too long. Now, that's not by choice, of course. It's just that doctors, like Eve, well, they need to be with their patients or at the hospitals. You know, there are those doctors, however, whose marriages fall apart completely because they place their job before everyone else, including their husbands and children.
Well, that doesn't happen to me, Liz. And it never will. Right, honey?
Well, sweetheart, actually, what Liz is saying is true.
Sam, don't you think it's kind of strange that Miguel called Kay here at Tabitha's?
Not as strange as Tabitha's.
What do you mean?
Grace, I mean, look around. I mean, is it possible that Kay was right about Tabitha being a witch?
Oh, come on, Sam. You can't be serious.
Look, all right. I know it sounds crazy, but I always thought she was a little weird.
Okay, so she's kind of odd, but a witch?
You know, for as long as I can remember, Tabitha has always looked the same. I mean, she's never aged.
Sam, come on. That's just your memory playing tricks on you.
No. My father used to say the same thing. And that goes back, what, 30, 40 years?
Okay, so, you know, that doesn't mean that she's a witch. Or maybe she had a facelift. Or two. You know, some people do anything to stay young looking.
I know. But, you know, there's more than that. I mean, when I think about all the things that happened to us. I mean, the birds attacking our house, blood dripping from the walls. I mean, Charity's closet being a porthole to hell, even our house being sucked into hell. If Tabitha were a witch, it would explain a lot.
You know, come to think of it, I have never seen her in Mass.
And Father Lonigan is always saying that there is evil here in Harmony. Maybe it's closer than we think. Maybe the evil is Tabitha.
Sam, anybody who loved Timmy as much as Tabitha does, I mean, she couldn't be evil.
And you think Kay was right about seeing Ivy talking to someone about breaking us up? I mean, maybe Kay was right about Tabitha, too.
Did you see that smug look on Kay's face right before the phone rang? She's going to do it, David. She's going to ruin our lives.
I got the same feeling.
She's going to stick to her story, and now that she's clearly rested and not hallucinating, she might actually get someone to believe her. Oh, I can't even imagine what's going to happen if she could prove that you and I were working together.
Oh, I do. Sam's going to kill me, and Grace is going to tear you limb from limb. Well, at least you won't feel it from the waist down.
Small consolation. Our lives are over, David. And it's all thanks to Kay.
Kay, dear. Just wait till everyone gets a load of that. There won't be any doubt that you're a witch.
Kay, listen. Before you expose me, would you like to see a little bit more of your future?
You can show me that?
Of course. As you very astutely realized, I'm a witch. And as a witch, I have the power to show you what lies ahead.
Okay. Do it. That's my mom and dad. They're so happy. Just like they used to be.
There's a reason for that. Look.
Hey.
Come on in.
I came to surprise my beautiful wife on her anniversary.
Miguel. I knew he'd choose me and not Charity. Her baby brought us closer together, just like I knew it would.
And here she is, the woman I love and our beautiful baby.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. No, Miguel's supposed to marry me, not Charity.
I made a tomato soup cake. Celebrate your 2 years of wedded bliss.
I'll light the candles.
Okay. No, I'm pregnant with Miguel's baby. He's supposed to marry me.
Keep looking. There's more.
Happy anniversary!
Nothing worked out the way it was supposed to. When I lost Miguel to Charity, I lost everything. That can't be my future.
Oh, but it is, dear. And it gets worse. Much worse.
My future sucks. I have Miguel's baby and he starts a family with Charity anyway. How is that possible? It's been 2 years of pure bliss. And to think we owe it all.
What?
Thank God Kay admitted that Ivy and Dave were trying to tear us apart so we could save our marriage.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if Kay hadn't told us the truth, then Ivy and David may have succeeded, and Sam and I wouldn't be together.
And Miguel and I wouldn't be together either.
Yeah, and once you two got back together, you convinced the chief that Charity and I should be together, too.
Now, Grace helped me realize that Kay was in the wrong. And just because you got Kay pregnant was no reason to be saddled up with a wife that you didn't love and a kid you didn't plan on. You should be with Charity, your one true love.
And, of course, once the two of you put my happiness in front of Kay's, how could I possibly refuse this yummy man?
You know, I'm just so happy that things turned out the way they did. You know, it's like Kay and her baby were just a bad dream.
That's right.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Cheers.
It's too horrible. I can't watch it anymore.
Horrible or not, it's your future.
There's got to be a way to change it. There has to be a way to make things turn out differently.
Actually, that's true. There is.
What, Tabitha? Tell me. Whatever it is, I'll do it. I don't want the future I just saw.
Work with me, Kay.
What?
Come and work with me. Keep quiet about me being a witch and forget about Ivy and David's plotting against your parents, because if you don't, that future you just saw will be yours.
Do you see, I never knew that you felt this way. You think that I put you and the girl second to being a doctor?
No, but what Liz just said a minute ago is true about doctor schedules. I mean, causing affairs and divorces in general. Sweetheart, think about how many colleagues you have at work have messed up marriages and torn up personal lives. And I think it's because of their work. Over a period of time, it just takes a toll on the marriage and families.
So you're saying that you think that my schedule is taking a toll on us? A toll on our family?
Sometimes, but baby, I understand. Because I know how important your work is to you.
Yeah, but it's not as important as you and the girls. God, honey, I would never want you to think that. Huh. Well, I guess that it is time that I cut down on my schedule and try to make myself more available around here.
Well, baby, that would be great. The girls would be so excited. I would just love to spend more time with my beautiful wife.
Okay, well, I'm going to call the hospital, and I'm going to clear my schedule for the rest of the day. And then we can go for a drive.
Yeah.
And we'll have a romantic lunch at that little place that we used to go to.
Oh, sweetheart, that'll be fantastic. I just miss spending time with you.
Honey, it's going to be different. Starting from today, I promise. Nothing is more important to me than my marriage. Nothing.
Sweetheart, don't answer it. The girls are safe and sound. Don't answer it. You have no need to answer it, okay?
Eve, isn't that the line the hospital usually calls on?
What's wrong with him? His eyes are open, but it's like he's not here.
Let me have a look at him.
Why isn't he responding?
I'm not sure.
You gotta have some idea.
Antonio was given an experimental drug. How he responds is unique to him and his condition. So I have to ask all of you to leave while I examine Antonio further and run some additional tests.
No, I think I should stay here with Antonio.
Sure. Dr. Wirtz said we need to leave, okay?
Is this right? Let's go.
Something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong.
Let's not jump to conclusions, okay?
Miguel is right. We have to have faith that the drug is working.
If it keeps Antonio alive, fine. Just as long as he remains a vegetable, so Sheridan has to stay with him.
Sheridan, I don't know what's going on with Antonio, okay? But come on, the good news is that he's alive and he's waking up. It's just taking a little while. I'm sure he's gonna be okay.
My prayers have been answered. My son didn't die. He's alive. His eyes are open. I'm sure it won't be long before Antonio's whole again. I know it.
If he isn't, what if Antonio stays like that?
That's what I'm hoping.
Liz is right, honey. That is the line that the hospital calls me on.
Sweetheart, we plan to spend today together.
Honey, I know. But as far as the hospital is concerned, I'm still on call. So I would be derelict in my duty if I didn't answer it. Hello, Dr. Russell. Eve's dedication to her job is unbelievable. She's very lucky to have you. You're so understanding and supportive. Many husbands wouldn't be, you know. They might feel slighted or angry even that they always came in second. But not you. You know how important you are to Eve. I'm sorry, honey. I have to go back to the hospital.
Sweetheart, can another doctor take care?
Antonio. What? What's wrong with Antonio? We gave him an experimental drug to try and save his life. You did? Why didn't you tell me? Well, I don't know. It's been so busy around here.
Is Antonio going to be all right?
I don't know. Dr. Wirtz says it looks touch and go. Oh, my God. Antonio's eyes are open, but he's not reacting to any stimulus, so Dr. Wirtz wants to have my assessment. Well, I'll go with you.
I'll drive.
My gut says the case sticks to her story. That Tabitha's a witch and David and Ivory out to tear us apart.
That's crazy. I mean, the DNA test proves Grace is my mom. As for a nice old lady like Tabitha being a witch, that's crazy, too.
Yeah, well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? I was just saying that I bet Kay sticks with her accusations. You know, she may even have proof of what she claimed last night. And if so, it won't be pretty.
Well, I wonder what's taking Kay so long.
Kay, hurry up and get off the phone. Let's get this over with.
She won't be much longer, Sam. Kay's almost finished. Time is running out, Kay. You have to make a decision. Either live out your future, just the way you saw it, or change your future by coming to work with me.
Tabitha, I don't want to get mixed up with Evo again. It was too horrible.
Yep. As horrible as a future without Miguel.
Please, don't remind me, okay?
if you join Team Tabitha and refute the fact that I'm a witch and forget about David and Ivy's plotting, your future can be quite different, much more to your liking.
How do I know you're not just saying that?
See for yourself, dear.
Hello, darling.
Ivy, you're back from Paris?
Yes, my wee. And I brought you the entire spring collection from your favorite designer, along with some beautiful jewelry.
Wow. It is beautiful. Thank you.
Oh.
So nice of you to be so wonderful to me.
Oh, it is my pleasure. After you told everyone that you just imagined that David and I were working together, well, thanks to you, Sam and I are married now. Oh, I will buy you jewelry, furs, clothes, whatever you want. The sky's the limit.
Ivy would do all that for me?
Keep watching, dear. It gets better.
No,
Hey. I, got you these on my way home from the gym.
Thank you. They're beautiful.
Not as beautiful as you. You, my beautiful wife, and the loving mother of our firstborn child. I am so glad that I finally realized you're the woman I truly love, and not your boring cousin Charity. Now our lives are perfect.
Yeah, I'm perfect.
And Grace, where will we go? What will we do?
How the hell should I know? And would you shut up? God, you're getting on my nerves.
But Aunt Grace, you're the only family that I have.
Oh, please. You don't need to remind me. I lost Sam, my bed and breakfast, my little gift shop. All because I kept trying to get you and the gal back together over Kay and Sam's objections. I mean, what kind of idiot am I? Choosing you over my daughter and my husband? You? You psychic freak?
Talk about a happy ending. Tabitha, are you sure my future is going to be like this?
It can be. If you choose to forget what you know and work with me.
But how can I help you?
Kay, you're a Standish. All Standish women have powers.
We do?
Yes. Just like Charity and your mother have premonitions. Somewhere in you is the very same ability and the potential for much more.
So I have supernatural powers.
Yes, and that's why my friends in the basement chose you to help me.
Wait a second. If I have powers, why do I need you?
Because only I can teach you how to use those powers to get what you want. Thus helping our side in the process. Come and work with me, Kay. And I will help you develop the powers to get what you want. Everything. Even Miguel.
What's taking Dr. Wirtz so long?
Mijo, the drug that your brother was giving was experimental. And now that he's awake, I'm sure Dr. Wirtz is running some tests to see how the drug worked, and maybe they can use it to help other people.
I hope Pilar's right. Something tells me that she isn't. How's Antonio?
There's been no change.
But my son is alive, right? He's awake.
Well, your son is alive, but as for awake, I can't really tell.
What do you mean?
Antonio's eyes are open, but as you know, the drug he was given is experimental. We aren't sure what his condition is at this point or even what to expect.
Well, I'm sure everything will be okay. It's just taken a while for Antonio's faculties to go back to normal, that's all.
Well, Dr. Ress will be here in a moment, and you'll know more after she examines your son.
Thank you.
Wait. Has Antonio responded at all? No, I'm sorry, not yet. What if he doesn't respond? What if our biggest fears come true and Antonio has slipped into a vegetative state? I mean, that is the worst thing that could happen to him. To all of us. Maybe for you, Sheridan, but not for me. Antonio being a bumper crop makes my day, and it paves the way for me to have a future with Luis.
Hi. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. So, listen, I know I said some really shocking things last night about David, Ivy, and Tabitha, and I didn't have any proof then, but now things are different. I know I can't prove what isn't true. I must have hit my head harder than I thought I did to say those horrible things about David, Ivy, and Tabitha, and I just want to apologize for saying those things about you, accusing you of trying to tear apart my parents' marriage, and Tabitha, I'm so sorry for accusing you of being a witch. Sweet woman like you. Sorry. So, I hope you can all forgive me.
Is it just me? Or does it seem like Eve has been examining Antonio for a very long time?
I'm sure that she and Dr. Wirtz are just being thorough.
I agree with TC. I mean, I'm sure Antonio's conscious by now and recounting how the drug affected him. It won't be long before my son recovers completely. I know it.
How's Antonio? Is he awake?
Is he responsive? I'm sorry. Antonio's not responding as he should.
But he's awake.
Well, his eyes are open, but he's not reacting to any stimuli that we test him with.
Eve, what are you saying?
Well, although Antonio does have brain activity again, his brain is not responding the way it should, and I'm afraid that the drug has caused him to lapse into a vegetative state.
Esto no puede ser. Oh, my God.
Antonio.
No, this can't be happening. This can't happen to Antonio.
Oh, but it is. Sheridan is stuck being married to a vegetable, leaving Luis free to be with me.
Can you guys forgive me?
Yes. Of course we can, Kay. We understand, don't we, David?
I'm sure you do.
We are so sorry for ever giving Kay's wild accusations a second thought, aren't we, Sam?
Oh, water under the proverbial bridge.
Well, thank you so much for letting her stay here.
My pleasure, Grace. In fact, you know, I think the situation has brought us closer together. Much closer.
You're so right, David. She knows about our little arrangement. The question is, why is she keeping quiet? What is that little teen terror up to?
I haven't the foggiest, but whatever it is isn't good. There's one thing I know. Kay is evil.
I want the life I saw in the bowl. the life with Miguel. If helping Tabitha is what I have to do to get it, then, count me in.
Welcome aboard, Kay.
I'm gonna like having supernatural powers. I'm gonna get everything I want. And then some.
Antonio, I don't know if you can hear me, but I want you to know that I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I will never leave you. I will stay by your side till death do us part.
Lost her. Lost her for good.
Luis knows it's over for him and Sheridan. He's lost her to Antonio. Now Luis can be mine. All mine.
You know, today wasn't my best day, but there's no way that's gonna scare me off from doing something I know I can excel at.
Teresa will be back in the gutter from whence she came.
We're never going to be together, Luis.
Never.